Hey everyone, welcome to another live stream for DigitalOcean Deploy. My name is Mason, and that's my buddy Chris.
Hi everybody, my name is Chris. We're both dev advocates at DigitalOcean, so we're happy to talk to you all about DigitalOcean's Deploy conference happening next week. I feel like that moved so fast, but it's finally here.
Yeah, definitely. It's we've been preparing for this conference for a while now. I feel like this is all we've been talking about internally, and it's coming up. So if you haven't registered yet, do.co/deploy to go ahead and register for the conference next week. I think it's going to be pretty amazing. It's DigitalOcean's first global 24-hour community conference with talks from all sorts of people, from myself and Chris, from our CEO to other DigitalOcean people to people within our community, and we've got some really awesome talks coming up. Chris, what did you do for your talk this time?
So I'm a big fan of like JavaScript in the front end. So I went with a Jamstack talk on DigitalOcean's new app platform, which is our platform as a service, and I'm really excited about it because this is like the first platform where you can build out a static site front end, like a React site or a Vue site or whatever you want to choose, and then quickly add a backend API. And I'm partial to Laravel myself. So mine is kind of a mashup of all of those concepts and how you can do that on app platform. So I'm pretty excited about that. How's yours, Mason? What are you up to?
You know me, I love the command line. I'm always trying to automate things. So for my talk, I decided to go in and talk about doing app platform, but actually deploying your app all at one time. So I do a deep dive into the application spec, so that way you can define your services, your databases, your workers, your static sites all in one. And then I go through a demo of like what all the different parts are, how to actually craft this spec so you can use it, and then how to deploy your apps with doctl, which is DigitalOcean's command line tool. And it's going to be really awesome. I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, and if you want to see any of these talks, be sure to register at do.co/deploy this upcoming it's coming up this upcoming Tuesday. Yeah, for the
and 10th. What's absolutely amazing about this is it's not just, and this is the first conference I've seen like have this format, is it's not just like our talks plus like a few more talks. It's 80 plus talks, 80 plus sessions. And it's happening for 24 straight hours. So if you have like a different time zone and you're all around the world, the cool thing about it is it's a global conference. So wherever you are in the world, there's going to be content streaming at your time zone. So, or if you want to, pull the all-nighter and stay up for 24 straight hours, that'd be fun too.
Yeah, I know there's going to be DO people around all the time working on that. We're going to be in Discord. So if you want to go ahead and jump in early and start discussing talks, or if you want to discuss talks during the actual event and you use the Discord app, you can go to discord.gg/deploy, and that will add you to the server. We're all going to be there hanging out during the conference. It's going to be pretty awesome. There's already been a lot of really cool chat going on already. A lot of pictures of people's like desktop PCs and stuff and like how they work. So it's gonna be a really fun community driven event. And that's actually the part that I think I'm really looking forward to, is getting back to like having the community involved and being able to interact with the community. Because for those of us that used to do conferences a lot, not having that aspect this year has been really it's been missing. So the fact that we're focusing on getting the community to be involved in the conference, I think is going to be amazing, and I'm really looking forward to that part of it.
Right on. Yeah, same here. I am already loving the amount of people that are in the Deploy Discord. So definitely hop in there if you haven't had the chance. What was the link you sent out?
I think it's discord.gg/deploy. So that's how you typically join. Is discord.gg is their domain name, and then /deploy. And it's an official server, so you'll be able to get in there and chat with all of your favorite DigitalOcean people. Hello, everyone who's saying hi to us. Hello, Joe and Kingsley. It's nice to see people. I imagine that you may have seen us before from some of our tech talks. We tend to do quite a few tech talks. So,
hey, Kingsley.
But yeah, it's gonna be a great conference. I'm really looking forward to it. I love the website this year. I think the purple and green kind of like just the look of it. It looks really cool. If you register for the conference, I believe you also get some like virtual swag, so you get like some backgrounds and stuff like that. So if you also like the conference look this year, you'll be able to get all of that and set it up as your background and stuff.
Yeah. What I found, I love finding a website where you're like, how in the world did they do that? So when you hit digitalocean.com/deploy, the gradient on the text from the animated gradient is so cool to me that was one thing I had to like inspect and dive into and try to figure out how they did it. And it's a CSS animation for the background, which is awesome.
Huh, that's really cool. I'm looking at that right now. It's very mesmerizing. You could kind of just sit here and just watch it for hours and have fun with it. Yeah, it's like old school marquee kind of stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that on like every website I do from now on. But yeah, all text.
Oh, got more people saying hi.
Right on. Yeah, hop in chat if anybody's here.
Yeah, if you have any questions about the conference, we're happy to talk about the conference or just anything in general. Again, if you're just now hopping in, you go to do.co/deploy. Go ahead and register today. It's a free conference. You don't have to pay. You can just come and hang out with us, watch a lot of really cool talks, join the Discord at discord.gg/deploy, and just hang out with us and all of that. I think it's gonna be really fun. Show us a picture of your battle station of your desktop. I think I've seen Chris's before. Chris's setup is pretty impressive. Mine's dirty. That's the problem with my desk, because my desk is just always a clutter.
Yeah, that's why I clean it up before all my photos.
I guess I should do that. But like I've got the weirdest things here. Like I have a random SNMP book that just sits here. I don't know why it's here. Like I don't do anything with SNMP. Like
this is like the majority of clutter on my desk is these three.
Yeah, little Sammys.
Little Sammys. Hey Sebastian, what's up? Andrew. Hey.
Someone says they're looking forward to Nick Jackson's speech. That's the Chris. Have you seen the video for that? That's the
virtual Minecraft.
The HashiCraft thing. Yeah, that's gonna be really fun. Like, I'm really looking forward to that. I watched the preview for that because we've seen a lot of like I don't know how much of our audience has paid attention to the Kubernetes space lately, but we're seeing a lot of people like starting to integrate games with Kubernetes and like you Doom, like you can spin up clusters in Doom, and the Doom, like the creatures are Doom, and like when you kill the creature in Doom, it kills the Kubernetes cluster, and then it respawns one and it spawns another one. So it's like managing your Kubernetes clusters with Doom. And I'm just like, man, people have a lot of time on their hands if this is what they're doing. But also at the same time, I want to see more of these things. So I'm really looking forward to Nick Jackson's Minecraft talk. That's going to be, I'm so excited for that. I want to see what they did.
That's kind of a fun concept, being able to manage everything through, like it's the next level of GUI. The game GUI.
That's, I'm curious if we're ever going to get there. Where we always talk about gamifying stuff. Are we really eventually going to gamify DevOps, where it's just one massive video game and that's how we deal with stuff? I mean, that's how sysadmins kind of see it in their head, like like alarms blaring and all that stuff. Let's make it a little bit. Let's make it game based.
Yeah. Mooney in chat, Mounty, sorry if I misspoke it. Has asked, where are we joining from? I am from Las Vegas, Nevada, city of lights and casinos.
And I am from Austin, Texas, live music capital of the world, and some of the best barbecue you've ever had. So that's really great. I love it. Sounds like Ready Player One. It does sound like Ready Player One. Yeah. Hey, everyone who's now joining, don't forget to go ahead and if you're just now joining, we're talking about the DigitalOcean's Deploy Conference, and feel free to go ahead and register at do.co/deploy. You are definitely not going to want to miss this. I know we're going to have a lot of really cool events. There's going to be some raffles for some swag. We have a Discord channel if you want to join it. and just, come in and chat with us. Chris and I are both in that Discord channel, so if anyone has any questions, you can always pop in and chat with us there. There's also a lot of other people from DigitalOcean. A lot of our like really awesome DigitalOcean engineers, technical writers, technical educators, community managers. I'm just looking at the list of everybody who's online right now in my Discord, and it's a great lineup. So if you've ever had questions for the DigitalOcean staff that you just want answered, like, this is a great chance to jump in and just chat with us.
Yeah, and also right here in comments, we're happy to answer anything on this stream. Some good app platform talk, says John. I think so too. I've got one. Mason's got one in there, and there's some amazing ones also in the lineup from Kamal's Build Your First and Scale Your App on App Platform. That one's really fun. The ability to scale on that platform surprised me because of how it's like 2 clicks of a button is impressive.
Yeah, it is really nice. As someone who came from the DevOps world, who used to have to implement that technology, it's nice to see it made available for users to just be able to, I want a couple more droplets. I'm saying droplets. I want a couple more instances of my app. Let me go ahead and add a couple, and boom, they show up, and that's really awesome. And I think if you're curious as to how App Platform was built, I do believe there's going to be like a really cool talk about how it was built on top of Kubernetes and stuff. So, if you've ever followed, anyone big in the Kubernetes space, Kelsey Hightower talks about this a lot, is that eventually your platforms will all be built on top of Kubernetes. And that's really what App Platform is we've built a platform for customers to deploy their apps, and it's all built on top of Kubernetes. And that's going to be really awesome. One of the talks that I know that's going to be great, just because I know the speaker and she and I are great friends, Piper Thunstrom is going to be doing a talk on Python gaming. And for those of you that don't know Piper, she's one of the founders and maintainers of PPB, which is a educational Python game framework. So it's not just going to be like DigitalOcean products and stuff. There's actually going to be some like actual community related things and some game development in Python, which is a really, really fun space. So I would definitely recommend people look at her talk, because it's going to be I've known her for a year now. I know I try to contribute on occasion to PPB, and it's going to be a fun talk. So I hope everyone's looking forward to that. I've actually always wanted to build games, but it's such a big undertaking.
Yeah, it's impressive the tools that gamers have to build. Hey Joe from Long Island.
Yeah,
nice to see you here. But yeah, I'm scrolling through the lineup at digitalocean.com/deploy of all the talks for 24 hours, and there's some amazing talks. And every time I'm like, I want to call out one, I see the next one that I want to see. So very exciting stuff right there. And yeah, if you're just joining and you definitely want to register, just get some notifications so that you don't miss any of this at do.co/deploy. And yeah. Anyone
in the chat have any questions? We're happy to take questions, or we'll just keep chatting around. I'm excited. I'm ready for the conference. I think it's going to be a great conference.
There's a talk on headless e-commerce.
Ooh.
There's actually a lot of e-commerce in the lineup, which I'm excited for. It's a hard problem to solve for sure.
Yeah, e-commerce is definitely one that I don't know. I've avoided it most of my time. Anything that has to deal with credit cards, I get nervous. I don't want to be that person,
Yeah. I get it. Ashutosh in the comments saying he's going to migrate from a Droplet to App Platform pretty soon. Awesome. I love that. I have to move the Scotch.io site from Droplet to App Platform pretty soon. Should be a pretty quick migration, and I'm excited to try it.
I moved my static site. So I used to have a Droplet that hosted my blog, which was just a Hugo site, and now that App Platform does all that and deals with the SSL certs. Because no matter what I do, no matter how many times I write a cron job to reset up my thing. That actually
renew
works.
the SSL.
Somehow I mess it up. Like there's actually only one server that I know that I've ever built that does it perfectly, because I get the email every month that I've been billed for it. I'm like, oh yeah, I haven't had to reset up that certificate anytime. I was using like GitHub webhooks and stuff to like every time I would push to GitHub, it would build the site in Travis CI. It would move it over to a release, and then it would use a GitHub webhook to deploy the tarball, and then it would unzip it. And every time that SSL cert, it's a lot of work. Like that was a lot of work that I did. Which one I liked it. It's fun. That's the kind of stuff I like. But one app platform 100% took away all of that. Like I don't need Travis anymore. I don't need webhooks. But every time the cert would renew, I had to like restart the webhook server, and like it was kind of invariant on how long the cert would take to renew. So the webhook server sometimes got the new cert, sometimes got the old cert, and the only times I would ever find out that it was broken was when I would actually deploy. So I would deploy, my stuff wouldn't show up, and then like every time I wound up just resetting the cert. So I'm really glad that I have someone maintaining certificates for me now, and I don't have to do webhooks because that was not fun.
Yeah, Ashutosh in chat says he's been doing it manually.
Yeah,
I think that's probably easier than setting up an automated system that might not work. But yeah, I've had the same problems, and it's just like, I don't know, I end up just destroying droplets and recreating anyway.
Honestly, yeah, if you've got an automated process for that, it would just be easier at that point. So yeah, that's awesome that you're moving over to App Platform. I really enjoy it. Like it's been an absolute pleasure to work with and like build stuff for. Chris and I have been building a lot of apps for it. Like we build like one or two a week if we can, and just play around and like learn more about it. I've deployed like Slack bots and Discord bots to it.
Yeah, we're on track. We're making, I think we're on like app number 6 that we're making for App Platform.
Oh, I haven't kept count. Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. And we're gonna like deploy all those to a site on DigitalOcean and have all of those samples for you all to enjoy and mess around with and comment on our code.
Yeah, they're actually going to see one of our, right? Like they're going to see one of our samples. Jake Levine's talk will be like the one of our sample apps. So if you want to see one of our really cool sample apps, then you should definitely tune in. It's a tool that most developers have loved forever, that got killed by a very large company, and you know that has a bad reputation for turning off their software. We decided to recreate it. It's really fun. I'm trying not to give it away. I don't know if I should give it away or not. It's a fun one, but my talk also goes over that because I actually talk about how to deploy that same app, but all at once with the app spec and the DOCTL stuff. So
that's sweet. Yeah. Honestly, you could build a business just recreating the things that said company has let fall by the wayside.
You really could. Any plans for other platforms than GitHub for app platforms? Yes, I am 99.99999% positive that they are we are planning integrations for the other major repository providers. So those will be coming soon. So yes, that will be there. Also, I think it currently also supports raw Git. So I believe if you're using DOCTL and the app spec, I think you can use raw Git to deploy your app. I don't think I talked about that in my talk, though. That would have been a good thing to add. I love how I think about things that should have been in my talk after I've done the talk.
Okay, now you can do another talk.
Probably will eventually. Yeah, I tend to do a lot of the same talks more than once because I think about stuff after the fact. Like, man, that would have been great if I had said this here. So,
right. Awesome. Yeah. So, if anybody has any other questions, throw them in chat. We'll be wrapping up shortly here, but definitely check out the Deploy conference, digitalocean.com/deploy, and make sure you sign up and register at do.co/deploy. I guess it's the same site, huh?
Yeah, it's just a bit.ly link.
And definitely join us in Discord, which Mason has that link. I keep forgetting it.
It's discord.gg/deploy. It's also, if you go to do.co/deploy, on the top, or there's like a little nav bar at the top, you'll see the little Discord logo. It's the first logo. It's kind of a square with what looks like a little gaming controller in it. And you can just click on that, and that'll take you to the invite. It's also really interesting. Like before Discord, I had never seen the .gg or domain. I didn't know that existed.
Are we even able to register that, or is that
I
just it's like
I
something
don't know.
special they got?
I don't know, but it works for them. So I that's the first time I've thought about it. I was like, I've never seen that domain before. That's why it's so hard to remember. Like it's not anything that I'm aware of. I guess trying to get the word Discord as a domain, as a domain name is difficult because it's a relatively common word. And like I guarantee you, like go try to find cat. Go try to get cat.com and see if you can find it. So it's something similar like that. Also, for all of our people who are tuning in today from the United States, happy Election Day, and hopefully you get time to go out today and vote. And yeah, so hopefully have a happy Election Day. Go ahead. Also, one last call to action. Go ahead and do.co/deploy for. I'm just gonna. That's gonna be stuck in my head. I'm gonna be saying that for the rest of like the day. So go ahead and RSVP. Join our Discord. There's no any questions. GG.GG is ICANN mostly used in esports. Okay. I've never even. Oh, for good game. Like that
Oh
said.
yeah.
I never put two and two together. Oh wow. Okay. I learned something today. That's great.
It's perfect. Soon we'll see domain names that end in like emojis.
Oh, I'm not Unicode domain, like Unicode DNS. The Discord channel is discord.gg/deploy. Also, if you can't find that, if you go to do.co/deploy, and there's a Discord link in the top right hand side icon, and it's got a permanent invite to the Discord channel, so you'll be able to go there as well.
Yes.
But I think, I think this is pretty much all that Chris and I have for you today. If there's any more questions, we're happy to take them. But if not, I think we're going to go ahead and sign off. And we hope to see everyone at the conference. Hope to chat with y'all in the Discord.
Yep.
Yeah.
Definitely see us in the Discord. Chat with us there, and we'll see you next week for the 24-hour DigitalOcean Deploy conference. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for hanging out.